All right, today I'm going to show how I got around some streaming problems I had trying to utilize the recommended method of the ReaStream plugin from Reaper to send audio from the master bus in my DAW out into OBS Studio and from there out into the internet. For some reason, when I use it, it sounds like doo doo. Um, but there's a way around that. So if you're having a similar issue, this is something that you can certainly try as well. I'm going to switch to my desktop. Now we're going to go on the internet, and there are three things we need to acquire. First, we need the VB audio software, VB cable virtual audio device. This is a virtual audio cable. Um, it's free for the one. If you want more, if you have need of any more, you have to pay. But just the one, you can download it, unzip it, and then it installs just like any other driver. Next, we will go to voxingo.com/product/recorder. Voxingo Recorder is a free plugin, and you will go to download VST for Win32. Now, right there kind of gives away a little issue that you might have if you're like me and you're using a 64-bit system. This is a 32-bit plugin. If you're using a 32-bit system and a 32-bit DAW, carry on. You don't need this next step. But this next bit is crucial for us 64-bit guys. You need to acquire a thing called JBridger. So you go to this. It's jstuff.wordpress.com/jbridge. And then this kind of tells you what's up here. JBridge is an application designed for bridging VST plugins in Windows. Basically, what it does is it makes it so that you can use a 32-bit plugin in a 64-bit environment or vice versa. Now, they have a couple demo versions on here. I'm not sure what the difference between 1.74 and 1.75 is, but the demo only lasts for 20 minutes a whack. So, if you bridge a plugin like we're going to do with Voxingo and you're on the demo version, after your 20 minutes are up, you've got to reload it, and that's a hassle. You do have the option of paying 14.99 euros for the full version. I will leave that where it is. I'm certain that if you are looking at how to do this, that you're smart enough to handle yourself and to conduct yourself responsibly. So once you take care of all that, you install the virtual audio cable driver, you extract Voxingo recorder into your VST folder, and then you install JBridger. We will go to JBridger. Now select the button that says I'll be using a x64 64-bit host. Select create bridging files inside a directory I'll specify. You don't need to do anything with these checkboxes. Now you need to go find Voxingo. So go wherever you dumped it when you extracted it. Because you're, like it says here, step 3, select VST plugins to be scanned. So we're going to go to our C/program files/VST plugins. There's Voxingo. Hit OK. Now step 4, select destination directory for bridging files. This is where it's going to dump the files that your DAW is going to read. So you want to send them to your default VST folder. So we're going to go to the VST folder on my D drive. I would hit OK. You're going to hit OK. I don't need to hit OK because I already did this. So I'm going to cancel. Open your DAW, let it scan the plugins and everything. Do as DAWs do. And obviously, wherever it displays your plugins, obviously it's going to be different. I'm using Studio One Professional. So over here in my browse folder in effects, I have a little folder that says JBridge Voxingo, and within that folder is Voxingo Recorder.64. That is my bridged version of Voxingo. So I'm going to drop it in my post fader bus, which I already did. Open it, and then we have this interface. So what I'm going to do is select for MME device, cable input. This is for our virtual audio cable. You select cable input, leave the buffer alone, don't need a file, set output to MME, and then set your bits to your bit depth to whatever you want it to be. Leave that alone for now. Then next we go to OBS, create audio input capture. Now this might get a little boomy or loud. I don't know. I think it's going to double my mic up, or it might pick up my webcam audio here. So we will do create, um, sorry, audio input capture, create new, and then for device, we pick cable output. Okay, I'm going to delete that because I actually don't need it. But that's, so now your cable file from your input is back in Voxino, your output is at the audio input capture on OBS, so it's going to feed the audio straight to it. So now we're going to go back to our DAW, and we're going to hit start. You'll see it says status running, and it has a timer going. And close this out of the way. And then it should sound like this. You know, it's certainly a lot better than it was before I used Voxino. When I was using ReaStream, it sounded all a bit choppy. Like, you know, you've probably heard it if you've ever had to deal with trying to figure out whether or not all of your hardware and software is all set to the same sample rates. I read somewhere that has something to do with the native audio drivers on MSI motherboards. I didn't feel like going through and hunting down a bunch of different DLL files and drivers and purging it and shutting them down, disabling them. So I actually found that this was actually pretty easy. I don't know why, but it works. It works better than ReaStream did for me. If ReaStream hasn't been working for you, maybe you can give this a try. I don't know. I'm not your boss. I can't tell you what to do, but I will tell you that after 5 straight hours of trying to figure out what I needed to do to fix it, it felt pretty dang good to get this set up. So, thank you, all three of you, for watching this, and hopefully, this will help. If it did, let me know in the comments. If there's something else that helped, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, give me a like. Give me a dislike if you must, I guess. Subscribe. I'm going to be making more content. And yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps.